What's that? Oh, that's cute. I swear I can even... Wow.
You stay here. I'll take a look.
Okay, sure. Lock up the ship. Architects only. What's the worst that could happen?
Take care, sir.
You're Blake Nathaniel, right? If you don't mind me asking.
Council's still in session?
No, they've called a recess. Sophia Washington wants them to pass some kind of motion, but one of the council members is fighting her tooth and nail.
Huh. Wouldn't happen to be Jebediah Block, the coal baron, would it?
Yeah, how do you know?
Well, I happen to know...
So, Sophia Washington has called a council meeting between the original 5 members of the Ark Society. Sophia hopes to pass some sort of motion, but she faces stark opposition from ultra-conservative coal baron Jebediah Block. I suggest you find Mr. Block while the council is still in recess, 47. I suspect the headstrong Sophia will not take kindly to dissidents and troublemakers.
On the council, he's one of the original 5, the first people to fund the Ark Society back in '91. Plus, I just walked in on Sophia Washington screaming Block's name while being up on the pillar. Oh.
Jeez, must mean a lot.
Gar?
What's it about?
Anyway, that was only the beginning.
Evening. Spiders, death traps, ancient puzzles, and of course the Washington twins will trigger happen later.
Looking good. Yeah, hi, how are you?
Did I miss the keynote?
Great so.
Oh, shoot. I really wanted to learn more about the Titan project. I so want to transfer teams. I mean, who gives a crap about Titan?
Sophia the schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain upload program?
Hey, bub.
Sure. What did he do?
I don't know, but she's really interested in this invention. Something called...
Contact.
Bah humbug. The council has been usurped by latte sipping trees. This phone can't possibly bind me, can it?
Of course not. We're a secret society. It's not like we can take our disagreements to court.
But what?
But, provided the others agree, the chair will not have the power to vote you off the council for obstruction. All rights reserved.
Expel me. That two-bit traitor, Sophia Washington, has the power to expel me.
Please don't. Oh!
I need an edge, and I need it fast.
You stay here and try not to get in my way, all right?
Okay.
Freaky.
Where on earth did that come from? Thank God that's over. What was that?
What's that?
Hey, we need some help here. Please get some help.
So, brain uploads, huh? Living forever as a string of code.
Yeah, I'm not. Not in a million years.
I enjoyed your presentation last year, Mr. Lowe. The building plans are quite impressive.
Thank you, miss. The original architect vanished.
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised my position. I would like to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once. I knew you'd come around. You're stubborn, Block, but you're not a schmuck. You know I'm right. The analysts at my father's think tank have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong.
Climate change?
The
Sophia
Karuna
Washington
Agreement,
is trying to
climate
persuade
litigation.
James's original
We
five
estimate
to
that
break
fossil
you
fuel
this evening,
companies
sir?
like yours have a decade, at best,
the original
before
five?
you're all
Hey, sir.
resigned to the junkyard of history. And what kind of secret society would we be if we didn't keep each other in power?
What indeed?
I knew we could talk sense. Just vote in favor of my motion, and I promise you, Block, you'll power the world for decades to come. Well, who cares how, as long as you're the one getting paid.
Ain't that the truth?
Hello, sir. Have a lovely night.
Friends and founders, the recess is over. Let's return to the council room and proceed with the vote.
I think you were coming on a little too strong.
Well, you've certainly placed yourself at the crossroads of history. Nicely done, 47.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful. But all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Yea or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Nay.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Nay.
Oh, for the love of...
Ah, idiot.
Son of a...
Blocked. You stupid.
That's... 4 ayes and 1 nay. Jebediah Block vetoes the motion. This council is adjourned until further notice. Block. A word? Upstairs. Right away, please. So, are you gonna tell me what the hell you're playing at?
Just looking out for number 1.
Don't be an idiot. There's no future in coal, Block. You have one choice. Go green or go extinct. Now, personally, I don't give a shit if you go the way of the dodo, but you are one of the Ark Society's biggest contributors. We'd hate to lose your business. Besides, if terrestrial coal goes under, who will pay for your children's survival? Your grandkids. After all, nobody says disaster will strike in our lifetime. You have a moral duty to stay rich, Block.
Nice try, but I don't have grandchildren.
You just had to make this difficult, didn't you? Here's the deal, Block. My family and I, we serve a group of powerful individuals who prefer to stay anonymous. Letting the climate go to hell in a handbasket has served their interests well, but only up to a point. You see, they are sitting on some patents that'll knock your socks off. Weather control systems, recycling pollution as fuel, cold fusion, you name it. And they plan to make trillions protecting the world from the very threat they worked so hard to create. But to do so, they need you guys to quite literally stop fighting windmills.
Huh. The truth at last. And what's in it for Jebediah Block?
Gentlemen, please give me and Mr. Block a moment. I offered you a carrot.
Now, here's the stick. We know about Montana. The mine collapse in
2015. It would be a shame if the American public got wind of your somewhat creative approach to safety regulations. Your popularity ratings are just south of John Wilkes Booth, isn't it?
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place it's crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to one of the boats in the harbor where it's quiet. You can use the kill switch to coerce him.
The thing I
Good
am
evening.
a little worried about is the daylight issue. I read something that will go bad if it gets dark. I really think we should push for that tinted green.
Can't build that place fast enough, if you ask me.
They're gonna need a lot of people. But imagine the possibilities. You could live exactly the life you always wanted in the cloud. Programmers, maybe, you know?
Yeah, I can't let you pass. I'm sorry, sir. You know this is state of the art. No, I don't know how anybody could get past the security.
My couriers certainly have it a lot easier now that Delgado is gone. They no longer have to pay off his son.
Actually, I suspect that most people will be happy he's gone. And the art pieces are in good hands. Some of the contemporaries don't know that at all.
Cloud serpent. They say it belonged to Montezuma himself. It was lost for over 500 years until Blake Nathaniel unsealed the serpent's tomb. Destroyed it.
The gifting is about securing our cultural legacy. It's not.
That's him. The Constant. Providence's top controller. Everything depends on capturing him alive.
How the hell did she pull
The
that
Washingtons are
Trisha
dead.
Van Horn is
I
one of the
have the
world's
kill
most
switch.
influential art
What did you
painters.
say?
Her gallery has donated tens of
How could you
millions
know
to
about
special
that?
artists,
You will head towards the harbor.
which puts her on
No
every
sudden
museum board
moves.
worth a damn.
No signs
Very few doors
or
are closed for likes
warnings.
to her.
I will trigger the device if I need
Woman's
to.
got brass
I know
balls.
you.
Good God.
The boy in the
I
picture.
knew about the
You have
painting.
his eyes.
I knew about Nefertiti's
Good
coffin,
wit's
but
assassin.
this?
Move.
This aren't we?
That we are.
Donations, purchases,
yourself, I hope?
excavations. But replacing actual artifacts? Millions of people each year don't pay anything.
Partners no more, I take it. I had a notion something didn't sit right with my mentor's betrayal. You murdered him, I take it, to get to me.
Not just that. He had it coming.
Interesting. It was my impression that you were cured of such sentiment. The good doctor built his serum specifically to target the seats of your emotions. Has Miss Burnwood's sense of justice rubbed off on you? I wonder.
Just keep walking.
For what it's worth, Jada's always found Ortmeyer's project distasteful, not to mention inefficient. But alas, sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt.
Oh, I know.
This damn yoga bitch has got him running and cycling and doing sit-ups and whatnot. I almost feel bad for him. The old man's way.
Might help. My ex-husband said.
One of them was a princess from some third world country where the people live in severe poverty. She almost didn't come because they asked her to cut down her entourage to 15 people. I read somewhere that Sharp.
Hey, do you
I
mind
take it this is not an ICA-sanctioned operation. What exactly does Miss Burnwood plan to achieve by targeting her clients? Violating her own code?
She's doing it for us.
Us? Oh, I see. The penny drops. I should have known. How does a man leave no trace? By not existing in the first place. Lucas Gray. Or was it Subject 6? He died when the Institute went up in flames, but no body was ever produced. And unlike you, his rage never faded. So, now you want the partners, the men behind the curtain who've caused you all this pain? Well, before you go knocking down...
Enough talking. You'll do plenty of that later. We're here. Get on the boat.